Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles issue 46 from Mirage Studios, Masks Part 1. This came out April 1992, and this was Michael Dooney. He did the cover art, he did the story, he did the penciling. The inking was done by Keith Aiken, and the lettering was done by Mary Kilaher. So yeah, we start off in the past. We start off in Japan, 1373, where we see this mysterious figure walking through, and he approaches this village, and yeah, they say, oh, the one with serpent's blood approaches. You may step in, and he goes inside, and it turns out that this is a reptilian of some sort. His name is Choate, and yeah, he's some kind of like lizard humanoid. But yeah, so Choate goes up to his master, who we don't see his face or anything like that. We just see him wearing samurai armor, so we have no idea who he is. But his master's basically telling him that Araga has many allies, and we have to stop them. And Choate explains that Araga's forces are stronger than ever. Araga, basically, he knows no peace. They say he's near death, and his mind is in constant turmoil. And the boss samurai dude says, so it looks like my magic is working on him after all. For years now, he stood in my way. There will be no rest for him in this life until I have what I want. So he says, hey, like we have to stop the Gosei samurai, otherwise I'll be trapped in this primitive country. And then we cut to Massachusetts, 1992, which confused me because I thought we had left the farmhouse and gone back to New York. So why are we back at the farmhouse again? Is this canon? Is this taking place before the previous issue, or are we like, have they already fought Leatherhead and have they killed Shredder already? I'm a bit confused here. Yeah, the turtles are at the farmhouse when all of a sudden they see Hattori, and Hattori was from one of the earlier issues. I can't remember which one it was. Damn. It was like one of the earlier, was the issue like 9 or 10 or something somewhere around there. Hattori is the guy who he was part of the Gosei lineage, and Master Splinter basically helped him gain the skills and knowledge of all the previous generations of Gosei samurai. So this guy is like super skilled and stuff like that. And he collapses in the farmhouse, and they're kind of wondering what the hell is going on, like what happened. And he explains that for a while, like after he received the legacy, everything was going okay. Like he had new clarity of mind. He was being filled with all this knowledge of the Gosei ancestors. But lately, his mind has been like a jumbled mess. And Splinter is like, all right, let me see if I can figure this out. So Splinter like has them like open his mind to him, and so he basically probes Hattori's mind, and he senses a great evil presence in the past. An evil presence that's trying to gain control over the ancestral link. The link that is not a part of his legacy. So he's not a part of the Gosei, but he's trying to take it. Now he's like, there's only one way we can solve this problem. We have to go back into the past. And so the Terror's like, dude, how are we supposed to do that? How are we supposed to go back into the past? And the Terror's like, all right, well, like we need to find some way to contact Rennet. Because Rennet, she's a time mistress. She can explain everything to us. And then that's when Rennet shows up. And this Rennet is a lot less mature than the last time we saw her. So I'm assuming this is the Rennet before she became the time mistress. This is still when she's like the apprentice working under Simultaneous, I'm guessing. But yeah, she's like, she explains to Turtles like, I knew you guys were in trouble. Like I have like a list of like people I'm supposed to help out, and she's like, I just finished the list. I just finished helping up Sarah Connor clean up her mess in LA. And I was like, oh, Terminator reference right there. And she's like, and next, let's see, yep, next it says Turtles and Rats. That's you guys, so I'm here to help out. And so they explain the situation to her, and she's like, all right, I can take you back. And yeah, she uses her wand to teleport them back. So the turtles go back into the past, and they come across a battlefield where they see Oraga taking on Choate and his men. So it's basically Oraga's men versus Choate's men. And so Araga says, go say men to me. And the turtle's like, all right, we know who to help out. So the turtles, Raphael rushes into battle, of course, because you know how he is. Raphael's a hothead. And he drop kicks Chote in the face. And then all the other turtles get involved and they start battling Chote. And Araga's men are like, who the hell are these guys? Why are they here? Oh, well, at least they're helping us. So, yeah, let's fight off Araga's men and send them packing. So Chote eventually flees, and Araga questions the turtles, like, who are you guys? And he says, and the turtles introduce themselves, and they say, our sensei has sent us to protect the Gosei clan, and you're wearing, their symbol, like, we're here to help you. And the Araga says, like, I fear it might be too late. And then we cut to Chote, and he's back in the village where his boss is at, and he's talking to his boss, and he explains like what happened, and he explains that fierce warriors with shells upon their backs and a woman with golden hair arrived, and the boss is like, what? And he seems to have an inkling of who these people are, and he smashes his fists against Chote and says, find them, forget the creatures, but bring the woman to me alive. Go. And Chote's like, all right, sure, master, I'll do that. So I'm kind of wondering who this is. I wonder if this is going to end up being Saventi Romero, the demon dude. I mean, he did die in a previous issue, but he died. Well, here's the thing: was that issue where he died was considered part of the guest era, but there's some question on if it's considered canon or not. I don't know. That's not up for me to decide, I guess. So I don't know if Savanti is dead in the main continuity at this point in time, or if he's still alive. I don't know who else it could be, because anytime when it deals with Rennet and time stuff, Savanti Romero is always the one involved. Like, he's always the antagonist for that. I mean, it could be someone new, but the way he acts like he knows who these people are. He acts like he knows the turtles. At least he acts like he knows Rennet. So it could be someone from her past. I don't know. I guess we'll find out as we continue. Because, I mean, this was Masked Part 1, so I'm assuming the next issue is going to be Masked Part 2. And I guess we'll find out more then. But yeah, I'm kind of interested to see who this samurai dude is. Like I said, my guess is that it's Saventi Romero, but I don't know. But yeah, this issue kind of worried me a bit. Because I'm like, oh no, like, are they back at the farm? Yeah, they're back at the farm. Why are they back at the farm? Shouldn't they be in New York? Why are we in the past? Is this another non-canon thing? Like, even though I read for sure that everything from here on out is supposed to be canon. But yeah, it looks like this is all canon. I mean, Hattori is part of the main canon run. Rennet, I guess, is now part of the canon run. The whole being in the past is okay because, when the issue started in the past, I was like, oh, is this whole issue going to be in the past? But no, we go from the present day to the past. So yeah, that makes sense. I guess I'm trying to piece things in my head on the timeline of when this takes place. I don't know if this takes place before or after the previous issue. I don't know if they've already, had that whole ordeal with Leatherface. I don't know if Shredder is dead. I don't know if this is like before they went to New York or not. Because it seems like the timeline for the Turtles can be kind of iffy at times. Like some of the Tales of and Micro series originally took place like way before the issue that basically like the publication issue would come out first, but like the timeline doesn't fit until like multiple issues down the road. So the timeline for the Turtles is kind of weird. Like if you just follow the publication order, I guess it doesn't fully make sense. I don't know if there's like a chronological timeline I can find, but I mean, I'm doing this in publication order. So yeah, I'm kind of wondering when this takes place. I don't know, but yeah, the Turtles are back in the past, back in the samurai times, and they are trying to help the Gosei clan so that they can help Hattori. And we'll see where this goes. We'll see who this villain is, and we'll see. We'll see if maybe this villain is going to be a new person, and if it's a new character, I wonder if they're going to like become the main villain in the present as well. Maybe because they're apparently trying to get out of this timeline, so maybe they eventually end up in the present where they become the Turtles' main villain. I don't know. We'll find out. For anyone who like, if this is like your first video jumping in, I'm reading all this blind. So I'm a huge Turtles fan, but I never read the comics. And it's like, how the hell can you be a Turtles fan and never read the comics? I did everything else. I watched all the TV shows. I watched all the movies. I got all the video games, toys, clothes. I read a lot of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle adventure comics by Archie, but that was kind of it. I never read any of the Mirage stuff until somewhat recently, as in the past few years, which is when I started reading Urban Legends, which is a colorized reprint of Volume 3, which is now considered non-canon. But that was the first time I read anything like, old school Turtles. So this series I've been doing is the first time I'm ever reading Volume 1. So I have no idea where any of this stuff is going, which is kind of exciting. So yeah, basically, I said this before, but what I do is I read an issue and then I immediately do a review on it. I immediately record a video for it before I read the next issue. So I have no idea what's going to happen in issue 47. I have no idea. But I mean, by the time this video goes up, I'll have an idea because will have already read it and record. But at this point in time, at the time of this recording, I have not read issue 47. So yeah, I have no idea where this is going, but I am interested to see where it goes. Yeah, I like this. I like this issue. I wish we stopped with the time jump stuff. It just focused on the present. I feel like there's been way too many time jump stuff. We've had so many adventures in space and in the past, and just like crazy non-canon stuff and other dimensions and things. It would be nice just to get more grounded, stories set in Manhattan. But I guess we gotta wait for that. But other than that, yeah, the story was interesting. The artwork is good. I like Michael Dooney's artwork when it comes to the Ninja Turtles. Obviously, my favorite is, Kevin Eastman stuff. But Michael Dooney does a pretty good job too. I like the way he designs his characters, especially the turtles. The turtles here remind me a lot more of the 1980s cartoon series, and even a little bit of the 2003 cartoon series. But yeah, I like the artwork. I like the story. I'm interested to see where this goes. So there we go. Mask Part 1, issue number 46 of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. What are you guys' thoughts on it? And yeah, I hope you guys are enjoying this series. And I hope to see you guys next time. Take care, everybody. Later. So what'd you guys think of that video? I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys haven't already, please subscribe, hit that bell for a notification, leave a like if you enjoyed the video. And if you did enjoy the video, thank you for watching it this far, and I hope the next video is more to your liking. Feel free to check out the playlist that you guys see, and I hope to see you guys next time. Later.